Well, the massive amount of snow this month is an inconvenience for many, but for some with mobility issues, it's more serious. A Guelph man is calling out the city after he says he was left stranded at a bus stop. He says a bus driver and the city failed him. CTV's Jeff Pickel explains.
Tuesday night was a long, cold, frustrating night for Mike Ashqui of Guelph.
So I was outside for about 45 minutes, almost getting frostbite, so that was not fun.
Mike was on his way home from an event using Guelph Transit.
As I'm getting off the bus, he says, by the way, I could have let you off somewhere else. He was like, well, great to tell me now.
He says the driver spoke down to him as he was disembarking, and once off the bus...
I get off the bus, hard packed snow, feels okay. I immediately get stuck. I said, hey, could you help me out here? He's like, no, I'll call somebody though.
Mike says he called the city and a few friends to help him get out of a potentially dangerous situation.
My fingers were starting to get the things of frostbite, and even my amputated limbs started to feel a little bit funny, so it was not a good time.
After 45 minutes, they were able to dig Mike out and get him on his way. Mike says relying on the help from friends is not how the system is supposed to work. He says it's on the city to do a better job clearing snow from bus stops and educating drivers to not put people in that position.
When you pulled up to the stop, it's very clearly evident that the stop was not safe or appropriate to use. They could have easily said, sir, we're going to have to call a supervisor. I'm going to have to call somebody.
The city of Guelph denied CTV's request for an interview, and a request for additional information about the city's snow clearing and accessibility policy was denied. The city says the incident is under investigation and cannot comment, but did say the city of Guelph is committed to providing accessible and reliable services that meets our community's needs. We will continue to look for opportunities to improve if and when we miss the mark on achieving that vision.
Well, it happens quite often for people with disabilities, whether it is getting stuck in the snow.
Advocates say this type of incident is shockingly common, and cities need to do better.
Not even close, unfortunately. There needs to be more of a direction, and people with disabilities need to be at the table. We need to be at the table with intention rather than obligation.
Even on my way to meet Mike for an interview, he was hit by roadblock after roadblock, highlighting just how hard it is to get around in the winter if you have mobility issues. Mike says he hopes his situation will lead to change in the future. Jeff Pickel, CTV News, Guelph.